Good morning and namaste. In this video, we will explore some options of visualizing the mouse buttons and the mouse wheel on screen. The various actions that QiPress can visualize are the mouse buttons single click, double clicks, triple clicks, and quadruple clicks, and mouse button holds, as well as the mouse wheel up and down and the mouse wheel left and right. So let's start with the demonstration. So the first way of visualizing mouse clicks is using the on-screen display, as you see over here, and the second way is using mouse icon. We'll look at the mouse on-screen display option over here. So I'm clicking on this text over here, but nothing seems to be happening, and this is because the mouse keys checkbox is not turned on. By default, it is turned on when you download the application, but right now it's turned off. So I'm going to turn that on. So here is QiPress settings, keys, the key sets tab, and the mouse button. I have turned it on. Now, before I finalize the settings, I want to walk you through one more option, miscellaneous. The options are the hold, which means that if a mouse button is held for more than 300 milliseconds, it is visualized as a mouse hold on screen. Multi-clicks, meaning that if a click of the same mouse button type happens within 200 milliseconds, it is classified as a multi-click. And this checkbox, which is right now turned off, if I turn it on, it will ignore single clicks. It will not visualize single clicks. This is because we do single clicks a lot of times, and we may not want to distract our audience with frivolous single clicks. So I'll just finalize these options now, and I'm going to click here, and you can see there's a left click, and then there is a middle click, and then there's a right click. I don't have the X1 and X2 button, so I can't demonstrate that right now. And here's the double clicks, and which in Visual Studio selects a word, and then there is a triple click that selects a line in Visual Studio, and there's a quadruple click that selects the whole document. Here it is. Now the same things are also possible with middle click and right click and so on. And then looking at the wheel button, here's going down, and here's going up, and here's going right and left. Okay, now let's visualize the mouse icon, and that we can do directly from here. Let's do that. And here you see a small mouse icon, and here are the visualizations of the same sets of keys, and then we have up and down and left and right. Okay, now let's look into the customization of this visual mouse. I'll go to the settings of the visual mouse. Here I am. Which, by the way, can also be accessed from QiPress settings, going to general settings and tools. And right now, since we turned it on, this on, it is set to a mouse icon. The other option is rings, where instead of the icon, you can see rings around the pointer. We'll see that in a little bit. And then there is some more customization, as in what color we want for the left click. Let me change these colors. This is the wheel, and let me change that to, let's say, this blue. Right, and this is the size. Okay, this is the size of the mouse. Various sizes. Let me increase the size. This is the base color of the mouse. Let me make it a very light green, and this is the transparency of the mouse. Let me reduce it quite a bit and see what happens. Now there are other two options. The fixed position option, which means the mouse icon or the rings will not follow the pointer, but they will be fixed besides the on-screen display. I'll not be demonstrating that. And quick linger, meaning that once a click is visualized, uh, the color of the click will not change for these many milliseconds. This option is provided because sometimes the clicks are too fast. Even though they are registered by the application, the audience may miss it. So if you put a positive value, that click will linger. The ring or the mouse button will linger for these many milliseconds. Okay, so having made these changes, let me finalize these changes. And here we are. It's now a medium-sized mouse with some transparency associated with it, and then the options that we set are also here right now. Now let me visualize quickly the ring option. The ring option is a very basic option, but the benefit of using a ring option, as you will see, is that when there are no clicks, there's nothing visualized around the pointer. The options that you can set for the ring are the size of the ring, which is the size of the various clicks. The clicks that are visualized are only the L, M, and R buttons. None of these bottom row buttons are visualized, and the size also works. I'm sorry, the size is only with this, and then the transparency works, which is common. So let me finalize this option, and now you see that there is no mouse icon, but instead when I click, the rings are visualized. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching.